First up today, let's go to Erla in St. Louis, Missouri. Erla, what's your question for Pastor Adriel?
Hello, I was just a little bit curious about Christmas and why do we as Christians celebrate Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
The nativity scene like an idol worship.
Yeah, great question. Why do we celebrate Christmas? Should Christians celebrate Christmas? Well, of course, there's no, in the New Testament, there's not like this Christian festival of Christmas that we're told about, from the Apostle Paul, that kind of thing. I think this is a matter of Christian liberty, if you will. I don't think that churches should bind the consciences of people by saying, like, you have to celebrate Christmas and observe it in this way. You buy a Christmas tree and get X amount of gifts, that kind of a thing. In fact, I think a lot of what you see in our culture today around Christmas time would probably not please God. It's very consumeristic. It's very materialistic. But I think that if we're focusing on the incarnation of Jesus Christ, if we're celebrating that, if you will, and focusing on that, I think that that's a wonderful thing. And obviously that's something that we should, keep at the forefront of our minds throughout the year. But I think it can be helpful even for some churches to fix their attention on that at least once a year around Christmas time, because there's a lot of confusion about the identity of Jesus, what we sometimes refer to as Christology, the study of Christ, who he is, what he came to do. And a lot of that is rooted in the incarnation, the eternal Son of God, the second person of the Holy Trinity, the Word, as John calls him in John chapter 1, verse 1, assumed humanity. That is, in the incarnation, he took humanity from the womb of the Virgin Mary. And you have one divine person with two natures, divine and human. And this is the mystery of the incarnation. And as God, he is the perfect, infinite Lord who's able to atone for our sins. And as man, he's our perfect representative. But you have one divine person with two natures. And the fact of the matter is, it's a great mystery, but it's at the heart of the Christian faith. And so, Erla, I think it's something that is good for us to think about, to talk about. And if that's what we're doing around Christmas time, then I say, wonderful. Now, there is a lot of idolatry that takes place around Christmas time as well. And I think the heart of it really is the sort of materialism that we see all around us. And when that's the focus, then we're really missing it. And so appreciate your question, sister. I know we still have some time before Christmas, but I personally, as a minister, it's something that we as a church do. We take some time to focus on the incarnation of the Word, the great mystery of our faith, and we give praise to God for that, because for us men and for our salvation, he came down from heaven.
Mm-hmm. And of course, what a great time of year to evangelize, to share the hope that you have with others, right? They seem to be more open to it at Christmas time.
So practically, Bill, that's another reason why I really appreciate this. There are some churches that are like, well, we're not going to do that because the Bible doesn't say, we have to celebrate Christmas, that kind of a thing. But I think it's a really good opportunity for evangelism, because Christmas, the celebration of Easter, or Pascha, as it's sometimes called by some Christians, these are periods where your neighbors who don't ordinarily go to church are sometimes more willing to darken the door of a church. And so what an opportunity to just say, hey, let's invite them in and talk about the great message of our redemption, the incarnation of Jesus, the resurrection of Jesus, to share the gospel with the people around us. So I see it as an opportunity for churches that we should capitalize on. And if we do, then I think that's wonderful. Hey friends, thanks for watching that video. I trust that it was encouraging to you. Please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're looking for more great content coming from Core Christianity. And if you haven't done so yet, would you give this video a like? It's one of the ways that we can continue to get the word out. So like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content. May the Lord bless you.